My name is Edmund. I use he, him pronouns. I'm Chinese American.
My name is Zola Neal, and I use she, her, hers pronouns. And I identify as a Black American woman.
My name's Allison Conklin. I go by she, her pronouns. I am a fun-loving grandma, mom, co-worker, and friend.
My name is Alec Esquivel. Pronouns are he, him, and I identify as a queer Chicano trans man.
Hello, my name is Yuna Steinbach, and I identify as a Korean American, and I use she, her pronouns.
Hi, my name is Joelle Kim. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a first-generation Korean American queer transgender woman.
My name is Lizzie Hounds. I use she and they pronouns, and I'm a queer Colombian adoptee, Latinx maker in Portland.
My name is Sam Silverman. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am a biracial first-generation Asian American. I identify as a cisgender pansexual woman living with invisible disabilities.
I am a millennial.
I'm Gen Z.
I'm a millennial.
I'm a boomer baby.
I am a Generation X.
I am a first-generation millennial.
I am on the cusp of Gen Z.
I am a millennial.
Starting at the county felt a little intimidating, feeling, like I was part of this big system. Was like a lot to learn, a lot of acronyms that were new to me.
I wanted to work for the county because I wanted to make a tangible difference in the lives of others.
I wanted a chance to work for the greater system.
My experience was overall really positive. I worked with a great team. I had a boss who felt like a mentor.
I wanted work for the county because it is the county I grew up in. I was born and raised in Portland, and I really wanted to be part of the community and help the community in a way that made a difference.
I provide resources and referrals to justice-involved individuals. So anything from shelter to food to treatment referrals.
It is such a privilege to be able to see the impact of my work pretty directly. It has been so important for me to be able to speak up, not just for what I believe is right, but to be able to elevate the voices of my community.
Any type of cultural change that I can implement in my department will also impact the entire county.
Empowerment.
Inclusive.
Opportunity.
Community.
Passion.
Really like the values around inclusivity, the equitable approaches.
The culture here at Rockwood Library is pretty amazing. I am part of a wonderful team of really incredible humans who are so dedicated to serving the public.
I think that the culture is very hardworking.
The culture at the county is really awesome. Everybody is so supportive and so compassionate and empathetic.
The culture, especially in my team, is very open. We have a lot of fun. It's very family feeling, and we can talk openly and honestly about work, but also about what goes on in our personal lives. And that's just a great joy of mine. My team is fabulous.
And I can tell you that there's a lot of work being done towards diversity, equity, and inclusion within the county, and the impact of that is really going to be felt by the entire community here.
In terms of county culture as a whole, I do think that it's very diverse. I think you get a lot of perspectives that are different from your own, but it can be really refreshing because there's so much knowledge that's shared.
I see a lot of opportunities to celebrate all of the different communities, racial, ethnic backgrounds that exist in our community.
The pursuit of equity and inclusion is never ending, so there will always be more work for us to do. By being here, I can see that Multnomah County is doing it. We're doing the work to the best of our ability.
C2C, College to County, is one of those programs that is meant to kind of combat those disparities.
Well, the county is always growing to be very inclusive and striving to be better in that area. Part of recruiting, what we're doing is really looking at other ways that we can bring in a diverse group.
This work matters.